Hello guys, hope you're doing great. Welcome to my channel, The Consistent Coder. So the problem that we are going to solve today is best time to buy and sell stock. The problem statement goes, you are given an array prices where prices at I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. You want to maximize your profit by choosing a single day to buy one stock and choosing a different day in the future to sell that stock. So return the maximum profit you can achieve from this transaction, and if you cannot, return 0. So let's look at the example one. So here we were given prices on different days 7, 1, 5, 3, 6, 4, and if we decide to buy the stock on day 2, which is equal to 1, the price, and then if we decide to sell it on the day 5 where the price is 6, we get the profit of 6 minus 1, which is equal to 5. And you could do any other transaction, something like I could buy on day 2 and I could sell on day 3 where the profit would be 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4, but it does not but it is not greater than 5, right? So the maximum value here is 5, which is why we written that. And also remember, we cannot sell a stock before buying it, so which is why something like 7 minus 1 is not possible, because first you need to buy the stock and then only you can sell the stock, which is exactly what it is given in the question. Let's see how we can solve this. So this is the example one. From the question, it is clear that we have two transactions happening. The first thing is we are buying on one particular day and we are selling on another particular day in the future. So for example, if I decide to sell on this particular day, that means I am buying in one of the previous days my stock, right? So on what days can I actually buy? Can I buy on the day where the price is 6? No, because I am selling at 4. It doesn't make sense for me to buy at 6, because what would that give me? That would give me a profit of 4 minus 6, which is less than 0. That is not what we intend to do. So what do we want is, we wanted to buy only on those days where the profit is greater than 0, which means the buy price should be less than 4, like 1 and 3, where the price is less than 4. Yeah, these are the two cases where we can buy if I decide that my sell stock is on this particular day, right? So that is how I do it. Now what if I decide to sell on this day, 6? In that case, what are the different possibilities where I can buy my stock? So I could buy at this point, because 6 minus 3 is profit, which is greater than 0, or I could buy at this point, or I could buy at this point. So what I'm basically getting at is, so for 6, there are 3 different possibilities, but there is only one case where I'm maximizing my profit, which is this case. If I buy at 1 and then I sell at 6, that means I get the maximum profit, which is 5. So let's write it as an equation. What is profit? Profit is basically the selling price minus whatever it is that you are buying, right? So if you want to maximize your profit, what do you need to do? You need to minimize your buying price. So what, let's look at an example. If suppose my selling price is something like 6, right, and my buying price is also 6, what is the profit that I'm going to get? 0. But if it is 5, what is the profit that I'm going to get? 1. But if it is 4, what is the profit that I'm going to get? 2, right? If it is 3, I'll get 3. If it is 1, I'll get 1. So as my the buy value is decreasing, my profit is increasing, right? So that is the equation here. So as I decrease my buy value, I'll increase my profit. So what do I need to do? Yeah, sure. Here, for example, on the day where I'm buying this stock, the price is 6, I just have to look at the previous values and figure out which one is the minimum value, because that is what is going to give me the maximum profit. So here in this case, it's going to give me 5. Okay, that's good. Now if I look at the 4, what is the minimum value before 4 where I can buy? So this is the one. Again, 4 minus 1 is going to be 3. But all these different sell points and buy points, which one is going to be the maximum? It's going to be 5. So I hope I'm clear. Let's get to the coding part. Okay, so initially let's assume that our maximum profit is 0, right? And then let's maintain a minimum value, which will let us know at any given point of time what is the minimum value. So for example, if I'm at 6, I need to know what is the minimum value, right? Before 6, what is the minimum value? Because that is how I will calculate my profit, selling price minus buying price, which is how I'll get the profit right? So even if I'm at 4, what is the minimum value at which I can buy my stock? So that is what I'm getting at. So let's assume the minimum value to be something like infinity, because right now we are initializing it with some value which is very high. And now all I have to do is loop through my prices. Okay. And what do I need to do? First thing first, I need to check if whatever the value that I'm currently seeing, which is prices at I, is it less than my minimum value? If this is the case, I need to update my minimum value, and that would be equal to prices at I. And if that is not the case, I can actually, sell my stock, right? So what would be the profit in that case? Max profit will be existing max profit, or the profit that I'm gaining from this transaction, which would be equal to the current price minus when will I buy that particular stock? At minimum, right? So at minimum, I'll buy that stock, and then at the end, I'll simply return my maximum profit that I gained. Let's see if this is working. Yeah, as you can see, this is working fine. Hope this is clear to you. Basically, what we are doing is we know that there are two transactions happening. One is the buy thing and the other one is sell thing, right? So it could be anywhere. So what I'm basically doing is I'm looping through the entire array, and then I'm checking if I decide this guy is the selling point of a stock, right now, what are the different possible values that I could do for buy? So there is only one possibility in this case, but when it comes to 6, there are 3 different possibilities, because I could be selling it, buying at the price at 3, or I could be buying the stock at 5, or I could be buying the stock at 1. But which case will give me the maximum profit? When I buy at minimum value, that is what is going to give me the maximum profit. Hence, I'll track my minimum throughout the array, and then whenever I'm at a particular stock, I know the minimum value will represent the minimum value of all the values before my current value, right? So which is how this works. Hope this is clear to you guys. If you like the video, please give me a like, and I'll be uploading videos weekly related to blind 75 and top interview questions. So if you want to receive updates, please consider subscribing, and have a great day.